Hi, you guys. Hi, YouTube. I'm Nina Black, for those who may not know. And we are here for a live video, my first live video for Up Your Seduction Game. If you've seen my other videos, you have an idea of what we're about. And if not, welcome. Okay, just drop a emoji when you enter the chat so I know you're here. Please don't mind my bunny in the background. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you in on the topic. Okay, we all know Valentine's Day is coming around the corner, and some of us have dates and some of us don't. And this is usually a time where a lot of people kind of reflect on their relationships, if they are in a relationship, or reflect on their relationship status if they're not in a relationship, and kind of set goals or put out desires of what it is that they'd want, etc., etc. This is the singles club. Okay. And then people who are in relationships, kind of take time to appreciate their partner. I'm so happy, I'm so thankful you're in my life, and on and on and on, and finding cute little ways to kind of show that appreciation. So Valentine's Day is basically a time when people get more romantic. So chances are you are going to be on a date with either your man or a new potential or whatever your situation is. And even if it's not on Valentine's, if you're going on a date in general, you need to know how to flirt. Now, flirting is really cool because you can do it if you're single, if you're in a relationship. There's different scenarios that you can flirt in. It's not restricted to just being in a relationship or just being single or just being on a date. You can be out with your friends, having lunch with your girlfriends. And if you see somebody that, interests you or whatever, you can send a signal out there to show your interest. And that is what flirting basically is, sending out a signal to someone to show them that, hey, I'm open to chat. Okay, I'm open to hearing you out. Okay, cool. So I have three main tips that I swear by for anybody who's like, oh my goodness, what do I do? How do I show somebody that I'm interested? He's looking at me, or we're in a relationship. I just don't want the spark to fade or whatever. Flirtation tips. I have three of my favorite. Of course, there's lots, but I will share my three favorite. Okay. All right. My first most favoritist, if that's a word, my first most favorite way of ensuring that my flirtation or whatever goes the right way is you have to look like a girl. This is a little bit tricky. That's why I want to put it just out there from the get-go. You have to look like a girl. Men like girls. Men like girls because girls don't look like men. So you have to look like a girl, dress like a girl, put on makeup, make sure your hands look nice and soft and girly, make sure your nails look good, smell good. Be a typical lady, dress up when you go out, whether you're going out on a date or you're going out with your friends. If you're gonna go out, dress up, look nice, wear a dress, wear something peachy or pink or light blue or something cute. Be cute, be a girl. Have cute little accessories, if it's a ring or earrings, or if you've got a little purse, have a little charm on your purse. Little things like that that make you look like a girl are more attractive to men than, you showing up in jeans, sneakers, the kind of tomboyish look. It is cute for a different kind of environment, but if you're working on your seduction game, you're working on your flirtation game, you're on a date with a man that you really like, or you're in a relationship with, or you're out with your friends and you're like, okay, I'm open to meeting someone new. Be feminine, because that's what most men are drawn to. And you just kind of have to play with that, especially if you're not naturally feminine. You just have to play with different things, like play with makeup, play with accessories, play with flowy dresses, cute colors, pastel colors, talking a certain way, using your hands when you talk, using a certain voice when you speak to a man. Girl. Okay, so be ladylike, look like a lady, sound like a lady, be ladylike. That's what is going to draw him in. Okay, that's point number one. Point number two, up your eye game. Up your eye game. Up your seduction game by upping your eye game. Up your eye game. What does that mean? Eye contact is a very big part of flirting. Very big part. Because that's how you show somebody, hey, you can look like a lady, but if you don't look at the person that you are trying to flirt with or that is trying to flirt with you, if you're not looking at them and making some sort of eye contact, you're not flirting. You look like a lady, but you're not flirting. So eye contact is very important. And then we need to define what eye contact means, because some people think eye contact is staring. And that's not it is eye contact, but that's not the type of eye contact we're speaking about right now. So once again, I'm going to break it down for you. I'm not just going to say make eye contact. I'm actually going to break down to you what, excuse me, I just need a little bit more light. There we go. I'm going to break it down to you exactly what kind of eye contact works, especially as a woman. Now, the reason why I titled this video Flirt Like a Lady is because a lot of us ladies flirt like men. And we flirt like men because we basically follow what we've seen on TV or movies or whatever. And that most of what they show on, the media is very masculine. It's very aggressive. As a lady, you don't want to be aggressive at any point. You want to give off very subtle signals, but that are clear enough to be read. So eye contact is not flirtatious. It's borderline creepy. So know how to up your eye game. Okay. So my first tip is use your lashes, ladies. This is something that we play with as women that men don't have. Men don't have a lash game. Men may have better natural lashes than us, but they don't have any makeup to make it look better than us, right? And we can put on those extension lashes. And if you haven't seen my video on how to put those on at home, go back, I think one video back, how to apply extensions at home on your lashes. So we have that advantage. with our eyes, we need to use it. So, what do you do when you have lashes? Whether you have the extension lashes or just your normal eyelashes and makeup, you okay, I call it a lash blink. So you're basically not blinking like a normal blink, but like an intentional. And it's very cute and it's something that children do and it's very disarming and it's very charming. It's very flirtatious and men love it when you look at them like that. Now, you don't spend the whole evening, yes. No, because that's just too much, you know. But if he gives you a compliment, you know, a lot of women don't know how to accept a compliment. If he gives you a compliment and you feel nervous, just thank you. And, you know, you've got your nervousness out of the way and made him feel really good. So he's probably going to compliment you some more. And yeah, you flirted. Well done. Like a lady. Well done. It wasn't aggressive, but it was very out there. Okay. So when you do this and you're looking at somebody, even if it's 4 or 5 of those, 5, and you look away and smile and giggle like a 5-year old, that little bit of effort will get you way further than, okay, excuse me, need some water. Hydration. Okay, so use your lashes, ladies. They're cute for a reason. We're cute for a reason. Okay, so use your lashes. Number 2 is you have to master, okay, so master your face, ladies. Your eyes and your face have to all work together. Okay, so spend time in front of the mirror doing these things so you can see what they look like and you can see what another person sees when you do what you're doing and you get the picture. Okay, use the mirror. The second one is you have to look demure. You have to look very humble. You have to look very, okay. This gives a person or gives the man the impression that you're, I'm going to use a tricky word, you're almost submitting. Okay. By submitting, it does not mean he gets to run all over you, bulldoze you. That's not what we're saying. What we are saying, though, is flirting is a way of showing a person that you are available, you are open, you are receptive to what they may want to talk about. You know, they may want to approach you, you're sitting with all your friends. He needs a signal to let him know, you know, okay, I'll listen to you. Or, you know, you're on a date. He needs to know you're having a good time, you're happy. You have to give him those signals. It's communication. And guess what? If you're not consciously giving him these signals, then you are sending subconscious signals that may be the opposite of what you're trying to achieve. Okay? So it is much better to learn these little tricks and put across the kind of message that you want to put across rather than kind of rely on, oh, wow, if he likes me, if he really likes me, you know, it'll happen if it's meant to be. No, we are the masters of our own fate. We have to reciprocate and tell the other person, like communication. Can you hear me? Yes. Hello? Hi. You know, there's always an exchange. There's always an exchange. And if you don't take control of that exchange, then, you know, you can't be mad at the results that you get. Okay. So sometimes you have to look demure because it makes a person feel like, okay, her guard is down. I can approach. Demure doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. No. Demure just means okay, my guard is down. I'm willing to listen. Okay. And it gives a man courage to step forward. So look demure. How do you look demure? Tilt your head. Tilt your head, body language, it opens up your neck. When you tilt your head, it opens up your neck. And this shows vulnerability. Okay? Remember, body language. This is a very vulnerable part of, you know, the body. That's why even in nature, animals kind of aim for this part if they're going in for the kill, because this is a very vulnerable part of your body. So when you are opening, and obviously it's a very sensual part of your body, so especially as a woman, because in the sensual circle, this obviously is very sensual. The skin over here and the way it looks, and obviously that's why women put perfume over here, because it's just this is a sensual hotspot. Let's put it that way. Okay, so when you open this up, you're showing that you're willing to be vulnerable, which means you're willing to listen to what they have to say. You may be swayed, is what you're saying. Like, when you're like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know." That means I may be swayed. I just need to be more convinced. And that will make a man come harder. Like, okay, so she's willing. Okay, so let me make sure that I don't mess this up, because you know, here's my shot. Right. So just looking demure. Tilt your head to the side, avert your eyes. Okay. So playing with your eyes means knowing when to look and knowing when to look away. When you've given him a kind of signal and he's like, hi, can I approach? If you're with your friends, or if you're sitting at the table and he says something to you, and you know, he's kind of asking something of you that maybe you're not ready for, or maybe, there's a lot of scenarios. You can fill in the dots. But this is your way of saying, I don't know. Maybe. You're not saying no, but you haven't said yes. So the door is almost halfway open. So the ball is in his court. If he impresses you enough, you might be like, hi. Okay. Or whatever the scenario is. Okay. Remember, flirting, like I say, it's flexible according to your situation, whether you're in a relationship, a new relationship, an old relationship, whether you're single, second date. I mean, there's so many different scenarios where it could happen. So you just need to tailor everything to fit your scenario. Okay. Then the third one with the eyes is a sultry stare. So you do have to send a signal via eye contact sometimes, which will include a stare that will not last more than 3 seconds at a time. Rule of thumb. And it has to be sultry. So instead of, or because a lot of us girls, when we chilling, we think we look cute, but we just don't even look cute. We just look upset. Okay, we'll talk about that. So the sultry stare is, you feel somebody looking at you, you feel them looking at you, they won't stop looking at you, and you look up and look away. That is a sultry stare. Okay, so you're feeling them looking at you and trying to figure out which direction, because we've all had this happen. Which direction is this stare coming from? Who could it possibly be in the room? Da 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 da. And then once that instinct kicks in of where it is, I can't explain it. You need to imagine that you have like fire or something in your eyes, okay, or electricity, okay, in your eyes. And, the minute you look up, that electric shock needs to come through, and it's got a bit of a, I got you, and look away. 3 seconds, and you're out. Okay? Longer than that is desperate and creepy. Okay? 3 seconds. Because all it's saying to him is, I know you're staring at me. I see you staring at me. I'm smiling, which means I'm amused to some extent. Okay. Ball's back in your court. It's the same as doing this. So you could either do the sultry stare if you feel somebody staring at you and look away, or you can do the demure. You're sitting, you see him looking at you. You look down and you don't look back, because the next move needs to be his move, and it needs to either be a move coming over or whatever your situation is. Okay, so that's how you play with your eyes. Blink, do a bit of a demure look, and you do a sultry look. Okay. Now the third one, which we've all heard before, but we don't do enough of, and that's what I was touching on earlier. We don't smile enough, ladies. And smiling is very ladylike and very feminine. And I don't mean sitting there. No, that's silly. But if you're connecting with somebody and you want to show them that you may be interested, have a smile. Even before you've seen that person or spotted that person. Remember, men are always on the prowl. Or if you're on a date, your date will be looking at you, hopefully. Or if he's not, somebody else is. But always smile. Always smile. Smiling uplifts your mood. It's actually a scientifically proven fact that if you smile to yourself for 2 minutes a day, even if you don't mean it, just sit there like a real smile, but for no reason, just force yourself to smile. Your brain picks that up and really starts thinking, oh, I'm happy. And on it goes until your mood actually lifts. 2 minutes a day. You can change your mood by smiling. Okay, so it lifts your mood. It makes you look younger. Smiling makes you look way younger. It just does. It lifts your whole face. It lifts your eyes. It makes you look younger. And it makes you look more friendly, more approachable. People feel more relaxed in your company, less intimidated. People want to be around you. People are attracted to you. Women are attracted to you. Children are attracted to you. Men are attracted to you. You get better service when you're smiling. People want to help you. People gravitate towards you because, we're all attracted to positivity. And when you're smiling, people just naturally assume you're happy and they want to be around you and they want to make you more happy. So, smile. Smile. And it doesn't have to be a goofy smile on a date because that's kind of childish, but get used to just, if you're just sitting and just looking around, just have like a smile. If you feel silly, don't worry about it. You look better smiling than frowning. People think, wow, she must be in a really good mood, and it's a great conversation opener. Hey, excuse me. You look like you're having a great day. People will compliment you more. You look great. Are you working out? Wow, I've seen you here so many times, but you just look different today. Do you change your hair? No, I'm smiling today. It's a great conversation starter. It makes you feel good, makes everybody around you feel good. And that's one of the best ways to flirt like a lady. Smile. It shows somebody that you're happy, you're not in distress, you're comfortable, you're okay. And that makes people want to be around you more. And that basically wraps up my first live. Thank you for tuning in. Drop an emoji and drop a like if you liked my video. And yes, ladies, flirt, flirt, flirt away. It's very important. This is how we have fun as grown-ups, and this is how we stay young. So I will catch you guys in the next video. And don't forget, up that seduction game. All right, I'm Nina Black. Bye.